I will do as brief a wrap up as I can, and I will make it brief. I also have a couple of thank yous that I want to do just to wrap things up. So just what I've gained from today was, firstly, I'm going to have a massive to-do list, which is pretty good. So the first thing we'll do is create an action list and an output list from today, because it's pretty overwhelming the amount of information that was shared today, the amount of areas that are being worked on with government and private clients. There's a massive amount going on that I think only became evident today by listening to the speakers and the panel debates about what's going on in the industry in Ireland. So that's usually encouraging. What is also very clear, and Declan Hughes made it very clear when he stated quite clearly that MMC is government policy. And maybe a lot of people in the room didn't know that, but to hear he's actually the Secretary General rather than Assistant Secretary. He got promoted last week. So he's actually the Secretary General in the Department of Enterprise. And for him to state that that's policy is hugely encouraging for our sector. We also know that what the HSE are doing right now around their policy for their capital build programme. They are productising their accommodation requirements, to touch on Amy's point. So when myself and Carol were approached today, we have a meeting now with the local authorities around these there's 1,800 social and affordable homes. I know Declan said 15, but it's actually 1,800 to be built in the next couple of years. So we're being brought into the fold to discuss with them in standardising these designs, again, productising what these social and affordable homes will look like. Another joint step forward for our industry, hugely encouraging. And all this productisation, it needs collaboration, and collaboration is probably being the most common thread of a word today. And it's great to see it's happening in MMC Ireland. It'll also happen with the other bodies, the other stakeholders, the CIF, the Green Council, all of those other bodies. It has to happen, and I will do my utmost to make that happen and open those lines of communication. Myself and Noam met the CIF last week to kickstart that collaboration. So that will happen from now on, and keep continuing to do so. And we will update the board on a quarterly, update our members on a quarterly basis as to what's happening with this action list and this to-do list from today. It's clear that the collaboration creates the pipeline creates the collaboration, but I think we have to jump first. We have to grasp the nettle. We have to put faith in the fact that for real, this pipeline is coming. And by getting ahead of it and not just waiting for these tenders to come out, by then it's too late. If we aren't ready, and if we aren't informing our clients what they should be tendering and looking to buy from us, we've missed a massive opportunity. So it's incumbent upon us to actually grasp the nettle, man up or women up, whatever the word it needs to be, and just get this done and go to government and go to developers and go to clients and say, this is what you need to give us, and here's the benefits in giving us this information. And we all know what the benefits are. So, there's a number of significant challenges. The most obvious one is around accreditation and testing, fire in particular. It's a massive area. And I think we need a specific kind of brainstorming session with people on the other side of the table in government. And I know you're doing a lot of work on that, Declan, but it is a big barrier. And with the amount of people who are in the queue for accreditations, in the queue for getting products certified, it's going to become a problem. So we need to just kind of grasp that and see what we can do to speed up that whole area if we can. I'm not quite sure if we can. So just to kind of wrap up on the summary of today, there's so much to do, but we do have an absolute open door. It's nearly two swinging doors open, where our clients and government really want to help us. They want to buy from us. You can hear it all around the room. There's so many reasons why they want to buy from us. And carbon will soon become the number one reason, if it's not already becoming the number one reason. Looking at the presentation from the Green Council, it's glaringly obvious that they're going to need to buy from us. So we need to get ready for that. We need to get ready for 2027, like Kieran touched this morning, around planning permissions, where your carbon emissions are going to be as part of your planning permission. You could be refused planning if we aren't compliant with whatever requirements are put upon us. That's only 4 years away. So what we will do in MMC Ireland, and what I will try to do, is collaborate and manage these relationships, is collate the information from our members, portray what we can do, work with government and work with our clients in trying to collaborate and productise the solutions and the build solutions that we can deliver for our clients. And I'm quite confident with the board that we have on board, pardon the pun, the board we have on board in MMC Ireland, with the quality of our members, which I do believe are best in class and second to none, that we will deliver on those goals. So that's kind of my own summary of today. I just want to do a couple of thank yous, if you just bear with me for 1 second. I want to start by thanking all of you for turning up. We had just shy of 300 people here today. I think it's a phenomenal achievement. I want to thank you sincerely for turning up and putting your kind of faith in us to see what we have to say. I hope you found it informative. I certainly found it informative. And we will issue kind of regular updates out to the industry. You'll hear a lot more from us now over the coming months into next year. And I think we will become the primary voice of MMC industry in this country. I want to thank the speakers, of which we've had many. Speakers, panel debaters, travelled far and wide, states, the UK and elsewhere. Like, I mean, they've made a huge effort to be here, and it's a bank holiday week and weekend, and for them to want to speak at our conference, it's it's humbling, and thank you so much. Amy and Vaughan in particular came from across the Atlantic. I want to thank the MMC membership. Like, without the membership, this event just couldn't take place. So it's the subscriptions that pays to get these things like this done. And without that, these conversations wouldn't be taking place. Government wouldn't be here to listen to what we can do, and we wouldn't be here to listen to what they want from us. So the membership are the most important thing that we have, and I want to thank you sincerely for being members, and hopefully we can give you back what you deserve by paying those well-earned subscriptions. Lastly, the MMC board. I want to thank you for putting your faith in me, in appointing me in the last month. I feel very privileged. I think it's a huge challenge. It's a great opportunity. And I want to thank you for putting your faith in me. And I can assure you I will do my best by you, and hopefully that helps the industry grow and succeed. And lastly, I want to thank the event organisers. Radar Communications. We have Julie, Ellie and Jessica, who I know from attending many events in the UK. And lastly, but certainly not least, is Carol, Talon and Katie, who have been absolute superstars. Absolute superstars, and I feel as though for the first time in quite a while I have a new boss now in Carol Talon. But it's been an enjoyable first few weeks, Carol, and look forward to working with you in the coming weeks and months. So thank you all, folks. Have a safe journey home. I really hope you've enjoyed today. Slán Bhaile.